Hey, what's up? This is Woos, and we are here with our week 3 in the PWC D League Season 3 Teambuilder versus Saul and the Borussia Pichus, I believe it is. As you can see up on the right side of your screen, his team is there. It is consisting of Garchomp, Volcarona, Cabalion, Empoleon, Mantine, Garbodor, Thundereye, Celebi, Spiritomb, Kecleon, and Mega Diancie. First look at his team. He has 6 things quad weak to something. Garchomp quad weak to Ice, Volcarona quad weak to Rock, Mantine quad weak to Electric, Celebi quad weak to Bug, Spiritomb Fairy, and Diancie Steel. So that is something we can kind of take advantage of, I guess. Actually, now I'm saying that. Okay, I want to check something then when we get to Terrakion. Excuse me. Oh fuck no. Sorry, I had to fix that. Inventory it. The mons I think he's gonna bring. I can see. I'm definitely thinking Garchomp's coming. Volcarona's coming. I can see Diancie coming. Thundy, Mantine. If he doesn't bring Mantine, that's so. I don't see why he shouldn't. I have a Manaphy. It's the clear check to it. Past that, I can see Empoleon a little more than Cabalion, just because he seems like he really enjoys lead Empoleon and then staying in with lead Empoleon no matter what happens. I think it was his last match or one of his 2. He just kind of let off with it and just kept it in until it died. It literally did nothing. It got like 10% off on something, but I really think if he's going to bring Empoleon, I'm leading off with one of my 2 fighting types and I'm taking it out right away. I don't care. If he wants to switch out, I will cleanly take that thing out right away. Let's get into it. Is there anything else I want to say about his team? About his team, Terrakion and Megalop can kind of really come in and just bust down walls for a late game Sharpedo sweep. Just kind of looking at it. A couple sets that might give me trouble. Physically defensive Celebi can be pretty annoying for this team. I'm going to have to keep it. I think D-Pulse from Sharpedo does like 80 max, so I'm going to have to try to keep it down. But then again, with Recover and Giga Drain, it might be an issue. We'll get to it. I don't know if he'll bring it, though, to be honest. I think he has 6 mons, not that are better, but I think that he's going to value more. If Garbodor comes, it's going to set up hazards, but I think I can I cleanly take that out right away out the check there? That might be. Oh god, that was a weird sound that just happened. Hold on, give me a second. That was weird. I was just eating caramel cashew trail mix and it kind of made my saliva weird. There you go, you get to hear me say saliva and talk about that. So it's good. Right into our team here. Cool, get rid of that. We have Mega Lopunny. Make sure it's not fucked up. Okay. Mega Lopunny, Scrappy, obviously. High Jump Kick, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Return. And that's it. We have enough speed in here to outspeed everything, barring a Scarf. So, Thundy Eyes, I think, is his fastest mon. Yes, it's as fast as non-scarfed mon. So yeah, it's enough to outspeed that. Luckily, it is Adamant this week, so Adamant can really put in a lot of work. Okay, you already saw that's a Lopunny. Nope. Is this? Yes. I believe this is this. Yeah. Okay. As you can see, like fully defensive Celebi. Really annoying to deal with. Switches against Psychic will probably 2-shot me pretty easily. Yeah. So it's going to be kind of annoying. So that's I think that might be like the one set that I like do not want him to bring in total between all of his mons like that. That and I know Volcarona is going to be Quiver Dance, C move. It's going to be so annoying. Okay. Let's get right into it. he doesn't really have a clean check to it. I mean, Garbodor being defensive is a decent check, but if still gets 2 KO'd like mid game. Like what else does he have other than that? I'm trying to. The fuck am I doing? But like he really can't take a high jump kick. Nothing really wants to take high jump kick. Garchomp maybe, but I feel like Garchomp is gonna be scarfed if it comes. Yeah, but then Ice Punch will take it out. Even Volcarona takes a lot. Yeah, Volcarona gets. If I touch it with something, I can one shot it with return. Like I said, Celebi is going to be the main thing. Even Spiritomb takes a lot. Yeah, it's still getting O-code. He really doesn't have a clean check to it with this moveset, which is fantastic. As you can see, I'm just show you. Do outspeed by 1 point. Can't go any faster. Superpower will be able to take me out, but return. Yeah, that might suck a little bit. But yeah, I have a pretty good clean switch in to get a little bit of chip damage off on this thing. But looking at it, if I sneeze right now, I'm sorry. Fuck it. Because he doesn't really have a good check or a good switch in at all to this moveset, and just running Adamant just completely annihilates him pretty bad. No, I'm gonna keep it not shiny. Next one we have up. Sorry about that. We have Bruce running E-Belt this week, Speed Boost obviously. Dark Pulse, Surf, Ice Beam, Hidden Power, Electric. We are running Modest. His speed is so weird. For Sharpedo, his speed tiers, because like if you look at it, that was probably disgusting. Garchomp naturally outspeeds, Volcarona naturally outspeeds, Cobalion naturally outspeeds, easily outspeed Empoleon, easily outspeed Mantine, easily outspeed Garbodor, Dundee outspeeds, Celebi outspeeds, Spiritomb I easily outspeed, Kecleon I easily outspeed. There's no clear mon that okay, I can bring this thing on and outspeed it right away. So I'm gonna have to bring it in on Empoleon, Mantine, Garbodor, Spiritomb, Kecleon if it comes. And try to get that boost up, or at least something I know I can take a hit from. So if I can get this thing set up to +1 and he doesn't really have a switch in, that'd be great. I originally had an Ancient Power into this thing, but there's putting Bruce, I'm a dumbass. Yes. As you can see, like even all I need is if I get to +2 speed and everything has some chip on it, I should be good to win this game with it. He doesn't really have a good Kecleon, maybe. Kecleon's actually a really good switch into it. I don't think he's gonna bring Kecleon though, because if he does, I mean I have Mega Lop that can easily take it out. I have High Jump Kick and return easily take it out. So even if I really don't think he's gonna bring it. I really I cannot see him bringing it. What was I doing with Sharpedo? Yeah. Where the fuck are you? Like he doesn't have like even Celebi, if it is like say offensive, I have a very good chance to take it out. If it is bulky, especially bulky, just regular bulky, I also have a good chance of taking it out with some chip damage. And again, take me on return, but I don't know. I think if I can get stuff chipped down, this will have a great potential of late game sweeping. Plus, with Undia, he can't even T-Wave me. I'm recording sound right. Yes. Okay. He can't even T-Wave me, which is fantastic because the whole Prankster nerf. So this thing can come in late game. Mantine is a decent check to it. And by decent, I mean it literally takes like nothing from an HP electric. Let's go with Mixed Wall. Like I'm barely two-shotting. Barely. With HP electric. So this thing will have to be bring down. But I think I can do that somewhat easily. Like, I can't. Mega Lop handles pretty much everything this week. Sure, that's what I wanted to press. And so I'm going to write set. I get clean one shots. In return, it does. So I get everything that Sharpedo can't really handle easily, except for defensive Celebi. Lop can handle, and then vice versa. Everything that Lop can't really handle very well, Sharpedo can. So I think this Megalop, Sharpedo, and Terrakion are going to be really key this week. Getting chipped down and allowing one of them to come in late game sweep. Next mon we have Up. Yeah, but as I was saying, I don't know why I stopped. I originally had on Ancient Power instead of Surf for Volcarona, but that's what I wanted to show. That's right. But they, like, even with the quad weakness, it still does more. As you can see, like, here, just take that. That's not the. Wow. Why can't I type? Oh, I'm blanking. There it is. Can't remember end. Yeah, like Surf does more. Don't get me wrong. An Ancient Power boost would be amazing, and I'd pretty much win at that point. But nope, Surf is cleaner. Especially if he doesn't get up a boost, like it does garbage to it. But even if he does get up one, I can still take it out as long as it's chipped a little bit. I'm not running Rocks this week, which might be kind of that's not what I wanted to do. Which might be a dangerous thing. But the couple rockers I'm bringing, I like these sets more when it comes to like Metagross and Terrakion. Not without rocks, but the other move sets I think are a little better. But yeah, let's move on to Lantern. Give me a second. Okay. Sorry, that was Saul. He was just confirming when we were battling. So we have leftovers Lantern here with Volt Absorb, obviously, with Ice Beam, Volt Switch, Toxic, and Heal Bell. Heal Bell could be really helpful because if Lop, I'm going to just call them by their nicknames, Portman gets paralyzed or poisoned, or Terrakion or Bruce or even Cresselia, having Heal Bell speak can be very helpful. Moving on, Toxic. That's just going to help break down a couple of his walls. I mean, because he only has one thing that really can take it. He has to. I have pretty much a free switch into everything after this. Like I can Volt Switch on everything except for Garchomp, but then again, I can handle it decently well. It depends. But I have 248 HP, defensive nature with 144 defensive investment, and Spadef with 116. Here's why. This will help me take on Volcarona. Not really at all. But I can Toxic it, so yay. No, but I can get a slow Volt Switch off on it. And then even if at this point, if he would switch it in, I can get a slow Volt Switch. And if he does set up a Quiver, I still have to beat with Terrakion. I'm Scarfed, obviously, as you see. But Thundy, so he's running a Mix Attacker. With this investment, he can't touch me, really. Superpower is 3-shotting after leftover recovery, and I can 2-shot it. Past that, Kecleon. Knockoff's doing the most, but yet still can't really, fuck you, whatever this was. Okay, I don't care. Sorry, that was disgusting. Sounds like a lot of his physical attackers. I need to. Oh, my bad. Forgot to take it off. A lot of his physical attackers. Holy God, I can't speak today. Like even Cobalion is 3-shotting me, which is good. And then I can Volt Switch out and go into something to take it out. But even that at full Scarf Garchomp cannot one-shot me. God, just. Shut up, Atopi Flash. Get off my screen. Whatever. Yeah, as you can see, he can't one-shot. Now I can't take him out either in return, but this will at least allow me to do a very good chunk to it, especially if it is shipped, and it is between that 65 and lower, or 78 and lower range. I should be fine, kind of, I guess. Yeah, that's what I meant. But then again, I can easily revenge kill it with a couple of things, mainly Terrakion. Terrakion's going to come in and revenge kill a lot this week, which is fantastic. But yeah, that's pretty much the reason this Lantern set, it's going to help me deal with both mainly Thundy, but then any sort of physical mons he brings. Other than that, particularly Cobalion to an extent, Garchomp can at least take one of them full. Excuse me. What the fuck happened? Oh god. Now okay, I don't know what happened there. I'm definitely gonna check to make sure all my EVs are in before we play. That would be awful. But yeah, let's move on to Metagross. We have a Solfast Metagross this week. Bullet Punch, Thunder Punch, Zen Headbutt, Rock Tomb. 200 investment in HP, 56 and speed, and then 252 adamant and attack, obviously. So the reason I'm running 56 investment is, what mon is that? It's to outspeed a speed creep from Mantine? I know it's from something. Hey, look, I can't get one shot, which is great. No, I outspeed that Garbodor. It's a weird mon that he might. Yeah, Garbodor. So as you can see, even if he bumps it up a little bit, I still outspeed if it goes 12. And Zen Headbutt taking it out. That might be kind of a useless speed creep prevention, I guess you could say. Or speed creep, but you know, they could help out in the end. It's my Teambuilder, sorry. But yeah, this thing is the main component of taking out. Holy, I'm gonna sneeze again. I hate everything. Is Diancie. I can get a decent switch into it. And Bullet Punch take it out. This thing can put in a little bit of work. This thing also will help against Celebi if it's especially offensive. Wow. Volcarona, I can take one neutral. Fiery Dance, that's about it. Thundy can't really do anything to it if it's special. But Mantine and Polymorph really can't do anything in return to it. I'm sure the Volcarona set up or Fire Blast. But if I can still live that, I think Fiery Dance is less. Yeah, Fiery Dance is taking about 50%, which is actually really good now. Look at it. And then if Rock Tomb can one-shot it. In fact, with this set too, this was unintentional. I can live a Fiery Dance at +1 and take it out. That's actually really helpful to know. So if I keep, okay, that's awesome. If I see he's running Fire Dance and he does get the +1, but then my luck, he'll get the boost and yay. And I don't know, we'll fucks with it. But yeah, it's gonna help with, doing offensive damage to a lot of things. Thunder Punch isn't there obvious for Mantine. If he doesn't think I have Thunder Punch for some reason and he needs defensive support, I still one-shot it. Very good chance to one-shot it anyways. So that's going to be very good. Helped out a lot. If that thing's gone, I can cleanly sweep with Charbeeta then. So moving on. Actually, I need to make this thing shiny. It's one of my favorite shinies. Next one we have Terrakion, Choice Scarf, Justify with Earthquake, Close Combat, Iron Head, and Stone Edge. Enough speed to outspeed. No, I like the regular. No, we'll go with regular. Enough to outspeed Scarf Chop. So let's look at Terrakion. Mantine does not take it very well. That's max defense. If it is like specially defensive or something like that, gets one shot. Guard Chop, I think, pretty much gets one shot. No, it does not. What was I thinking? I have no idea. Maybe I had Ice Sponge on it before. That's not the new speed. Okay, just so I haven't changed it in here yet, which I probably should. But I do have 334 speed. To outspeed is 333. So I don't want to, just in case somebody questions it, I do have the correct speed on my team. But still, this thing can come in if it's at 50%. I believe after Lantern damage, I can come in and Revenge Kill it pretty easily if it is Scarfed. But Volcarona, as long as it's at +1 and I hit, it's asking a lot, I can, take it out. Even at +1, he can't one-shot me with Giga Drain, which is kind of cool. I can see him bring Z something, which I said, as long as I can keep him at +1, I'll be fine. That's asking a lot. But past that, Ironhead is obviously in here for Mega Diancie. Make sure I took that. God damn it, I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. Moonblast does take me out, whatever. I outspeed you and can Ironhead you and kill you. I know Earthquake can pretty much do the job, but I have this here to make sure 100% it can do the job. Cobalion, if it's offensive, does not take close combat very well. He can close combat me in return, but I don't think he'd run Scarf Cobalion. Oh, fuck. I might change that. Damn. I'm going to keep it as is for now. I'm going to ask a couple of my friends, Khan, see what he thinks about it. But Empoleon, as I said earlier, if he runs defensive, I cannot take it out. Why does... That's so weird. Probably should make sure, but I can have a decent chance to one-shot it. You can't really do shit to me in return. Past that... Lopunny can come into a high jump kick, kill it. So it depends on the scenario and what I see that I'll lead off with them. But as I was saying, mid game, if I can come into Terrakion and make a Lop, kind of just not clean house, but clear a path for Sharpedo to come in late game and sweep, that'd be fantastic. There's really nothing else I can say. I'm just gonna hit things incredibly hard with this. Past that, Cresselia. It's a weird set, kind of. We are running a natural gift, especially defensive max def set with Psychic, Toxic, and Moonlight. Mickle Berry is obviously like you should know, is the Rock Berry. Cresselia. And here's why I can't touch that. I know that. Volcarona, if he runs Bug Buzz, which I think he will this week, at +1. Why do I take it so well now? I thought I did a lot more. Okay, maybe not. Even if he gets up to +2, I can still live as long as he isn't Z. Can I take one of... No, I can't. Okay. So as long as he's not carrying Z Bug, I can take a +2 Bug Buzz. Even without the rocks, 50. Okay, so as long as he's at +1 I'll be fine. And as you can see, I have a 93% chance to take it out with Mickleberry, which would be fantastic. Getting rid of this thing in any way, shape, or form would be awesome. Other than that, it can kind of deal. That's the main reason I want to hear, just to try to throw him off. I want to try to get something special in there for him. But Garchomp, it's a decent check to Garchomp. I almost forgot to. I mean, not really though. I mean, he can say is offensive. He can't really do much to me, and I can toxic him and then lower him, dwindle him down a little bit. Let me actually change that now. 48 to 8. Oh shit. $48 to 8. Awesome. Terrakion. Okay, awesome. So so yeah, that's the team this week. Kind of weird. I understand that. Not really weird, but like the Cresselia set, if he doesn't bring Volcarona, which I don't see why he wouldn't, kind of will be useless. I mean, I can still hit a couple of things, I guess. I don't know why I'm on this page. I can hit the Mantine for some damage. That's about it. So that's cool. Dundee maybe. That's cool. But that's it. Upload battle should be uploaded tomorrow. Thank you for watching and everything and what that was. But peace.